let me see.
What I'm saying, like, is it hot or is it cold or?
It's okay.
Okay, I mean, so it's in the middle.
For today, yeah.
Okay. No, I got you. You ain't gotta look at it. You ain't gotta look at it.
It's 66.
Okay. Cool. Well, again, for the sake of time, I want to make sure everybody time is also being considered because we're doing about an hour and a half over actually. So again, I try to make sure I mind that. So this is the last question, but who has to go pretty soon? Okay, Giselle. So I'll ask you first.
I was just about to send a message right now that I have to go. So
yeah, no, it's good. If you gotta go now, it's cool. But if you want to answer the question, you can too, and I'll ask you first. But it's up to you.
My girl gotta get that sleep.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah. There it is. I think. But yeah.
Yeah, I do.
Okay. All right. So did you want to answer the question, or you have to dip?
No, I can answer it. What is it?
Okay. Cool. And MayMay, you said you have to go too. Okay. All right. So I asked both of y'all. So the last question is, how many days should a person rest a week? Or is there any determined amount of days?
Oh, that's a good question. I mean, everyone's goals are different. You know, but I would highly recommend at least two.
Wow. Okay.
2 rest days. Or if you want to do 1 full rest day and 1 active, that's fine. But I feel like at least 2 is pretty solid for most people.
What does 2 do?
Honestly, it's just if you're just trying to work out, be healthy, lose weight, or build muscle, whatever it is, most people do not need to be working out or weightlifting 6 days per week unless you're competing. Like Art, he's competing, then he's kind of, he has to do something different.
Oh, okay.
Or if you're an athlete, but if you're not involved in that, then you really have there's no reason to really, in my opinion, there's no reason to be doing all that. You could very well get 2 days of rest and still make the other days count, and you could still train effectively if you know how to.
That's good. I love that. Thank you. Because again, I know you're a trainer, so I know you have that level of knowledge in terms of what it does to the body. So I appreciate that completely. All right. I don't know if anybody got any questions. Mm-hmm.
Hey, G, and then 2, what's crazy about it is, I'm going for this competition, I thought my training was gonna change. Really didn't.
Wow.
It really didn't change anything. Only thing I'm doing different is my split. I'm not doing push pull legs, upper body, lower body. I'm doing a push pull legs and then rest day, and then another push pull and then another rest day.
Love it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, because I'm just focusing right now. I'm but on my leg day, I'm going heavy. I'm doing all the compound exercises.
Wow.
Yeah, so that's the only thing that's really changed, and that's why I'm actually getting the 2 rest days. Therefore, I can recover. But
yes,
I'm still resting 2 days.
See, and that's that literally kind of proves the whole point, how rest days are important. You're competing and you still need
rest day.
So it just goes to show it's very necessary. But I just said that because I don't know too much about bodybuilding. I'm not a bodybuilding coach. There are specific coaches for that.
Yeah, true.
But I have heard sometimes they'll do 6 days, but at least 1 rest day for them. But I don't know if it's different. So, but that's good. Keep doing it, Art. You got it. You got it.
I love it. Gee, thank you. Thank you so much.
I'll keep you updated. Well, of course, I'll do an update for y'all every week.
Absolutely.
Yes.
Absolutely. I love it. Gee, thank you too. Thank you so much for joining.
Yeah, thank you.
All right. Have a good one. Get some sleep.
Yes, you too.
I will. Thank you.
Okay.
All right. Bye.
Trey, I don't know how you do not sleep and you have all this energy.
That's the thing. I was describing
naps
this to
don't count.
Huh?
Naps don't count. That's not sleep.
No. I'm not. Well, I do. I take a few naps. You're right. But no, apart from the naps, I literally still get to sleep. I promise. But I don't. I mean, my sleep could definitely be better. But I usually sleep around 3 a.m. So that's why you'll see me up. I sleep around 3 a.m. and then I try to wake up by 10. That's 7 hours. That's 7-8 hours. 10, 11.
Are you a vampire?
Yes. Exactly. That's exactly. Shirley laugh. That's exactly what it is now. No, I literally stay up because I post so much. I do the commenting. I do all. Look how y'all think I'm running this stuff. I have to work literally when people are sleeping, but I still get the 8 hours. I do. And by the way, Larissa,
You just said 7 hours. You didn't say 8. So how are you getting?
Well, if I wake up at 11, it's oh my goodness, man. Y'all be listening.
The math ain't matting.
Y'all be listening. Look, I don't like that y'all be listening. But no, exactly. It's just a matter of me fluctuating the time. And my body, again, it likes to wake up around 6, 7. So I have to kind of force myself to stay asleep until 10 or 11. So that's the only thing. But
why don't you swap it up and sleep earlier? If your body is normally gonna wake up at 6 anyways.
The thing about that is there's things I have coordinated at night that I kind of sometimes have to stay awake for. So it's like there's certain things that I do at night, or there's certain people I talk to, aka baby. Come on now. So so I'm just being honest, like, so like, I have to stay up because I'm like, all right, I want to make sure I kind of get that time, so you kind of have to sacrifice sometimes, but
that's my dog.
Yo, you got it. Come on, man. You
need to be up to stay, to talk with your girl at that time. You ain't do.
What you talking, man? Yeah, man. I'm gonna kick you out, dog.
Hey, my boy gotta get it in somehow. Hey, Trey, by any means necessary.
Did we not just have that talk last time?
Anything past like 12 a.m. No, you ain't.
Man, you better sip that Capri Sun. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah, you was.
Man, I'm good. I'm all good. But no, that's what it is. That's what it is for me. Okay. Giselle hit it. Who else is taking the question? Ladies first, but who else is taking the question? So, is there a certain number of rest days that a person should have? Why or why not? Anybody want to take it?
You said what, Trey?
Is there a certain number of rest days that a person should take, and then why or why not?
It depends on their goal, and it depends on who they are. Like if you're somebody like me, taking 2 rest days is a hell no, because then that means I'm not going back to the gym. Even one day, like, but yeah, it just depends on the person. You have to know yourself and your body.
Wow.
Yeah.
I love that. I love it. Yeah.
I used to be those people who train for like 3 days, and then like the 4th day I'm not going, and then the 5th day I'm not going, and then the next thing you know, the whole week I'm not going. So it's just like, yeah, you have to know yourself and your goal, and Yeah.
That is so interesting that you and Larissa. So Larissa, you share that same thing because you're shaking your head. Okay.
No, yeah, I'm agreeing with her. I'm the same. I guess the underlying issue for me is that when I'm bored, I eat. And because like I don't have a family, I'm not single, I got a man, but like but I'm not married, I don't have kids, I don't have much responsibility. Yeah. Apart from work, I've got a lot of time on my hands. And so for me, like it's another way of, I guess, fighting the urge
to eat.
I literally have to fight, like, to remind myself I'm not hungry. Like, let's just shut my mouth and not eat.
Yeah.
So for me, when I started my fitness journey, the way to kind of like fight that was to train. So that's why I became overtraining. Because then by the time I come home, it's like 9 o'clock, 10. Yeah. Oh, it's time to eat. I'll just like have a shower, go sleep, kind of thing. So for me, it's an underlying issue that I know like I need to work on, and I know I'll get to that point. But for right now, I don't see myself just fully resting. And I feel like because of my weight, like my back and my knee, like if I don't move my body, it becomes like sore. So I really, and that's another reason why it's hard for me to sleep for long, is because the pain in my back doesn't let me sleep for more than 4 to 5 hours. like that's why, like, so I don't wake up because I'm tired. I wake up from the pain.
Wow.
So for me, consistently moving, and I know like everyone's different and everyone like needs their rest and stuff, but I'm like 4 years in, like 5 years into my like my health journey.
Yeah.
And I know what works for me and what doesn't work for me. And I know a lot has to do with like the unhealthy relationship with food I've had to unlearn.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's just
That's
me.
good. That's good. That's good. I love to hear the transparency. Thank you. All right, are you trying to say something to it?
Yeah, and that was deep, man. Like, I know it's I don't know how hard it is for you to talk about stuff like that, but that was really deep, and like I just want to commend you on sharing something like that because that shit's real. You know what I mean? It's real, and a lot of people. This is something what gets not said enough. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
And for you to come out and say that, you know what I mean? That's just awesome. So.
Thank you.
Wow, I love it. Shirley, come on with it. Before I hop over to Art, for you, is there a set number of rest days that a person should take, and then why not?
I always thought maybe like 1 or 2 days, would be good. But I guess it really depends on somebody's goals. And with me, it depends like on your mindset and stuff.
Yeah.
Me, I struggle with like what Larissa and I struggle with. Like if I go like my second day of not doing nothing, when that third day comes and I'm supposed to work out, I'd end up not doing nothing because I'm used to not doing nothing. So I guess like the mindset too of whatever. So too many rest days would probably really set you off.
Wow. So going back to Larissa.
Sure.
Say it again.
It would really set me off for sure.
Wow. So it's a mental thing. That's what you're saying too. It's a mental thing of why you.
A mindset.
The mindset. I love that. I love that. So you can't go no more than 2 days, you said?
No.
Oh, wow. I got it. I love it. Thank you for the transparency. Because again, like Larissa, it's hard. It's really hard to admit these things and to admit how your mental state will be thrown off if you go any longer. All right, man. I got to hear it from you.
Yeah, I'll even chime in on that one too, because that's another really good really good saying right there too, because even when I was on my weight loss journey, when I started my weight loss journey, there were a couple of days where I like to say life happens. And there were a couple of days back to back where life was just happening too much,
bro.
And it was like 3 days straight, and then that's when the stuff starts creeping in the back of your head. Well, you done missed 3 days. Why go today? Shit, you done missed a week. Why go back? You know what I mean? It's like, all your progress is over with. You know what I mean? You start thinking of stuff like that in the back of your head. And that's when the self-doubt is where you start talking yourself out of start doing shit. You know, you start telling yourself, no, I'm not doing that. No, fuck it, I didn't go yesterday. That's where that shit starts. You know what I mean? It's because you missed the 1 day in a row, 2 days in a row, 3 days in a row. And I hit that barrier one time too. You know what I mean? It's like, it's just not, you know what I mean? It's everybody. I believe I don't care who you are in the fitness journey, you encountered that some way or another. And I did it, and then sure enough, man, I had to get my ass right back on the ball and get back in there, and then and push back. And then even if you have to start, you know, being from scratch one again, like I think Elena said that she had to start over too, where she had to start all over. And then look at her, man, making gains, killing it.
Yeah,
shout out to my girl
E. Yeah.
And then you know what I mean? But it's a struggle every way, you know. And then to hear y'all say that, it just reminded me, hey, damn, I've been there. Because a lot of people look at me and are like, oh, he got a plan. You know what I mean? He got it all mapped out, all figured out. I still don't have this shit figured out. But I know one thing I do is I don't give up. I get my ass in there when I don't feel like it, and the results will come, you know. So, yeah.
I love it, man. I love it. That is, I love your ability to be where you are. Because again, all right, I'm gonna give you your roses, man. You put in the time and you put in the energy and you put in the work, and it shows with your body. It does. Like you know, you can't really argue with that. And as with everybody else, Shirley, Larissa, y'all too are making progress. We all are making progress. We ain't on the same levels, but we're making progress. You know, even me myself. So it still goes back to the work that we're putting in. But again, Art, to see where you are, a lot of people would want to get to where you are in terms of your level of fitness, your level of expertise mentally, in terms of your knowledge of fitness. But to still be able to relate to where you've come from. You get what I'm saying? I respect that.
It definitely. I was with a couple of my old buddies who I haven't seen in a while. We had a good, well, not a good, but we had a good get together. Bad reasons why, you know. I mean, one of my friends' father passed away, so you know we all get together. Anyways, we're all just chopping it up, and then he said, "Man, bro, where do you find that motivation at?" He said, "I need to find me some of that. Where do you get motivated from?" And my comeback was just like where it should be everybody's reason. And that all boils back down to the why you are in this journey. And I just answered it because I remember what it's like being an alcoholic. I remember those days out there figuring out how am I going to get my next beer. I remember those days struggling, and I don't never want to go back to that shit. So that's what motivates me. And it's my why and why I'm getting into this journey. And that's why I like to tell people you got to have a strong why you're doing this if you want to be successful. So yeah, like my motivation, like trust me, nobody wants to get up and do this shit every fucking day, but nobody wants to go back to that hellhole they were in, you know? So I get up, my ass up every day, and I do what I gotta do.
Man.
Yeah, you're like my inspiration, Art. You're like goals.
Let's go.
Like, I'm just like, I want to be like
Thank
him.
you.
Like, and like I think one of the main goals that I have was you know how you haven't had takeaway for like a year and a half. I'm just like, I want to do that. Like it's so like inspiring, and it's like kind of like motivation, and it's inspiration for me. Like someone has actually done that. Wow. I don't know no one in my life.
I don't know.
Like,
I don't know. Yeah.
Like I know people that like train and things like that, but I don't know no one that's ever done that.
Right. Even fast food. Fast food was right there up there for the longest. It just got derailed. Like I've been in this new place for like a month, going on a month now, and I would have had a year and a half on fast food also. Wow. Like I just stopped fast food. I just quit it. But I was in the process of moving from one home to another, and I couldn't get my blender was over here. I didn't have the groceries for it, and I had to get my calories. And so it's like I have a calorie number I gotta hit no matter what. So I hit that calories with fast food. And yeah, and to be honest with you, like that shit, the guilt what comes with it, because like it broke me down, because it's like when you're eating something you know damn well you should not be eating, and it's like the way it makes me feel, the way it hits me in here, like all that fucking hard work you done did, never fucking eating it, and now you're blowing it, and that guilt still stood with me, even when I still had to get my calories, but it wasn't gonna hurt what I was doing, because I eat pretty much clean almost every fucking day, every day. And it's like I know that meal was not going to hurt me. If anything, I even lost like 0.4 pounds the next day after eating that, you know what I mean? So that's why I stress to a lot I stress hard, like if you know your macros and you know how to do it, you can actually fit your food in your calorie deficit. I go every week, well not no more, but before I started doing this competition, I eat meatloaf, regular meatloaf. I'm not talking about no BS 93.7 lean ground beef meatloaf. I eat regular meatloaf, 80-20, the bad stuff for you. I eat that every Friday. Every 2 weeks, I will have a small pizza from my pizzeria, what I like, every 2 weeks, because I could fit that shit in my macros and I will still lose weight if you know what you're doing. And if you eat clean, like I said, like I did if like I love breaking down numbers games.
Yep.
Like I said, 10 days, you eat 3 meals. That's 30 meals. 29 of those meals are clean. That 30th meal, you could literally eat whatever you want. It's not gonna hurt you. Right. It's just not, because you don't put in all of them 29 other meals on eating clean, hitting your macros. It's just not gonna hurt you. So I'm real big when it comes to me. I'm real big on nutrition. And that's where a lot of our people, that's where everybody fails. If you're not seeing the gains, you're not building muscle, you're not losing weight. It's a double-edged sword, but it's all right there in the middle. And in the middle of it is the nutrition. You're not building muscle because you're not because you're not eating at the right times. You're not losing weight because you're either not eating your calories or you're under eating so much calories. So that one works both ways, because like you could literally be under eating on calories, and that's the reason why you're not going to lose weight.
That's a whole nother thing. That's a whole
that's
that's
another topic.
That's another topic.
I mean?
And I want to go into that. I want to go into that.
Yeah, definitely. I had a client cry to me the other day, like when we set her calories, and she said she was supposed to eat like 2,400 calories. And she was like, I only eat this and that. There's no way I could do it. I can't do this. No, not that many carbs, not that many protein. And I seen it in her eyes, and she started talking to me. Then that's what I tell her. Like, you telling me all these reasons why you can't. You need to start giving me reasons why you can, or start trying. You know what I'm saying? It's like, I broke her down. I actually wrote her meal plans, and then now she's losing 10 pounds. You know what I mean? Yeah, she did her body scan, her 4-month check-in, and she's down 10 pounds.
There you go.
Yeah, it's just like,
there you go.
And it was just easy, just making 2 adjustments throughout the day. Like, I gave her a protein shake mix, my protein, what I like to do. And I said, have you 2 of them things twice a day. Just put that in your shit, and therefore just still eat your dinner the way you are, but just change up your carb source. Don't be eating, you know what I mean, mac and cheese and stuff like that. You go with
MayMay.
Like go with white rice, go with red potatoes, go with sweet potatoes, have that as your carb source, and then we'll slowly start chipping away at it. And sure enough, you know what I mean, shit's work.
Oh man, let's go. I love it, man. Again, for the sake of time, I'm gonna cut it short, but again, this has been amazing. The topic I think was really needed. Rest days, was the topic that we talked about. And I think everyone needed to have some perspective of how we all are handling that. Everybody's was different, from Larissa saying, that's not really something that she does. MayMay also saying things like that as well. Shirley, again, expressing how she can't go too long without resting, or you'll get to the point where you feel like you don't want to do anything. We've had all different perspectives out here, all the way to someone like Giselle, who said 2 days at least was something that she would want to do. So I love everyone's perspective. It was so different, but at the same time, so very helpful. So I appreciate all of this. All right, man, you two, again, thank you for igniting the conversation. You ignited it, bro, because I really wanted to talk about this because of those things you were saying. So I appreciate that.
Yeah. And definitely, like what y'all 2 ladies are doing too, Larissa and Shirley, it's nothing wrong with not taking it, because that's jeopardizing. That's jeopardizing your, how can I say it? That's jeopardizing your mindset. And don't ever, nothing comes in before your mindset or blows that away out of the water, because y'all are at a different level in your journey where y'all have to be in there. You know what I mean? So keep grinding that shit and keep doing it. I don't give a damn what anybody says. If that's what keeps you, if that's what keep you consistent, God dang it, do it. You know what I'm saying?
I love that. I love it. Hey, this is a whole snippet. Look at Larissa. She gave you a heart. I ain't never got a heart. That's messed up. Oh, that's messed up. But no, I love it. I'm not gonna hold you any longer. But again, thank y'all so much for the viewers who are watching this on YouTube, man. Thank y'all for watching this. I hope you stayed this long for it. Thank you again. Make sure that you like, share the video, subscribe to the channel. Again, this is my private fitness group. You can join if you want to. Just DM me or click the link below in the description if you want to know more about it. Also, for everyone that's still on, I want to go around right quick and just let everyone know where they can find you. So all of you on social media, if y'all want to just shout out where they can find you at so they can also follow you. Either one can go first.
I'm Lil DQ365.
There it is. There it is. And that's on TikTok and IG.
Yep.
TikTok and IG. There we go. Larissa?
I'm LAH_RI.
Let's go. TikTok, IG, right?
Yeah.
Let's go. Let's go. And Art, you already know.
Yeah, and on TikTok and on Instagram, you can find me at Gains by the Gram. And then on Facebook, you can follow me at Art Castano.
Let's go. Let's go, man. I love it. Again, Shirley, Larissa, Art, thank y'all for staying on, man. Being the last that were on, but also thank everybody else that was on the call also. Truly enjoyed it. We had a guest that was having problems getting in, so I'll try to get him in here next time. His name is Rakeem. But definitely, man, thank you also for trying as well. Super dope call. Again, next week will definitely be another topic. Shirley, Larissa, make sure if y'all want to talk about any other topics, y'all post them in the group. We can talk about anything. If y'all want, y'all feel like y'all want to talk about something throughout the week, post it in there, and I'll make sure we incorporate it in. And Art, you already know, you too. So with that said, guys, thank y'all so much. I'll close it out here. I'll end the call, the group here. But Shirley, Art, Larissa, hope y'all have an amazing week, man. And until next time.
And remember, let the gains be with y'all.
You already know. I wasn't going to hit the end button until he said it. I wasn't going to hit the end button until he said it. I love it, y'all. Y'all have a good night, man. And thank y'all so much again.
Y'all too.
All right, y'all. Hey, oh, and everybody, make sure that y'all stay up to date. I should have told everyone when they were on too, but I'll be hitting everybody up for the check-ins, monthly check-ins. So I'll be hitting everybody up pretty soon. I'm looking to probably do group check-ins at some point too, as we keep growing. So, Art, we did that with Elena last time.
It was dope.
It was dope. It was dope. So really looking forward to doing that again too as well. But just stay up to date on that, Larissa and Shirley, and I'm gonna hit y'all up as well.
Okay.
All right, sounds good. Y'all have a good day.
All right, y'all too.
All right, y'all. Bye.